Good morning, dear students. Today we will discuss the next chapter in the part B, economics, the infrastructure. We already discussed the last chapter, the finish the rural development. Today we will discuss the new chapter, infrastructure. So infrastructure means what are the meanings of infrastructure? There are two types of infrastructure are there. Then which infrastructure we have to provide the countries to development purpose and to economic growth purpose. We studied the brief. So we see first the meaning of the infrastructure. It is a supporting pillar of the economic growth. It will be provide many services. It is a supporting pillar of the countries. It will provide the many services of the countries to the economic growth, like transportation, communication, school, colleges, hospital, then irrigation facility, dams, energy, then railway, roads, etc., sanitation. This all facility should be provided by the people. It should be provided to the people. Government should be provided to the people in the free of cost. Free of cost, that is called as a infrastructure. Infrastructure means it is a supporting pillar. It is a good supporting pillar to the development of the country. Development of the countries to provide many services like road, railways, airport, transportation, communication, school, colleges, hospitals, then irrigation facility, banking services, insurance. These all facilities should be provided to the people by government. So there are two important types are there for the infrastructure. One is economic infrastructure and second is the social infrastructure. So what is meant by economic infrastructure and what is a social infrastructure? We will see one by one. There are two important types are there for the infrastructure. One is economic infrastructure and second one is social infrastructure. So what is meant by economic infrastructure? Economic infrastructure, it is a directly related to the economic growth. Economic infrastructure, it is a directly related to the economic growth or to development of the country. Development of the country like a transportation, communication, banking services. Transportation, communication, banking services, then energy. Suppose you take example transportation. Suppose you are producing many goods and services and there is no transportation. Then where we are selling the goods and services. So that is service, means transportation means service. Government provides the service to the people like transportation. Many transportations are there, like school bus are there, means like government buses are there to travel one place to another place. That is what is the transportation. Then banking services. If the banking service is closed like 1 week or 2 weeks, then it's not possible to run the economy, because that is one important infrastructure or important service is there for the banking, because bank is provide the service to the people is the best. Then communication, take example use mobile. Suppose your mobile network was totally closed or totally today or after 2 days or remaining 1 week it was totally closed, then we will not able to communicate to each other, means we will not contact to the other person or other peoples. Then energy means like power is like electricity. Suppose there is no electricity, then without electricity we can't do anything or we can't live, because that is one important source is there for the infrastructure. That's why economic infrastructure, it is a directly related to the economic growth. Suppose the transportation, communication and banking and energy, this all the sectors was closed, then economy totally will collapse and it will automatically economic will be closed. So that's why economic infrastructure, it is a directly related to the economic growth or economic development. You wanted to develop a country, this all facility like transportation, communication, banking and energy, this all we have to provide in the proper manner. It means we have to make a planning, government should make a plan and we have to provide in the proper manner. Then second one, social infrastructure. Social infrastructure, it is an indirectly support. Social infrastructure, it is a indirectly support to the economic growth. Social infrastructure, it is a indirectly support to the economic growth like a production and distribution. Now which are indirectly related, like most important, health and education. Health and education. When the person is healthy, then that persons are able to do something. So take example, education. When the person is not healthy, that persons are not able to come and sit in the class or not able to come and sit in the school. That is the main important is a health and education. So that's why this is indirectly related. Economic infrastructure, it is directly related to the economic growth, and social infrastructure, it is indirectly related. Means indirectly support from the economy of health and education. Why health and education? When the person, those are, suppose I take example, transportation and banking. Those are banking, those are service provided by the banking sector. Means those like managers are there, those people are there working in the banking. Those who are educated, means first they are taking education. First they are taking the education. Then that person become a like general manager, and then that persons are working in the banking sector. That's why health and education is a very important factors we have to provide in the proper planning. Means government should be provide like education as per the RT, as per the right to education. Government should be provide free and compulsory education at the age of 14. As per the rules and regulations, as per the Indian Constitution, government should be provide free of cost, free and compulsory education at the age of 14. Then health services also should be provided in the proper manner or in the free of cost, like in the every district hospital or every district at least, or every taluk or every some villages are there, at least should be provided, or at least should be construct the one primary health center. Primary health center, that is very important. That's why this social infrastructure, it is a indirectly related, and economic infrastructure, it is a directly related to the economic growth. So in the today's class we discuss the infrastructure. Is the meaning of infrastructure? Meaning infrastructure means it is a supporting pillar of the economic development of the or our countries. Means infrastructure which will provide many services like transportation, communication, school, colleges, hospital, then energy, irrigation facility, then sanitation, railway, roads, then highways, airports. These all services are provided by the people. Who provide? Government provide. Then there are two important types of the infrastructure: economic infrastructure and social infrastructure. Economic infrastructure, it is directly related to the economic growth. Means it will be very helpful to the develop a country, which are there like transportation, communication, banking and energy. These four important sectors are there in the economic infrastructure. In the social infrastructure, it is indirectly related to the economic growth. Why it is indirectly related to the economic growth? Because it is health and education. These two important factors are there. This health and education should be provided in the proper manner. Means government should be make a plan. Government should be make a proper plan, and we have to provide the education and health facility to the each and every people. Thank you.